Okay, now we're going to do a seated climb position. So we keep exactly the same technique as we do when we go out of the saddle, but we're actually staying seated. Now, out of the saddle is usually when we want to get on top of a really heavy gear, or if we were outside, we'd be climbing quite a steep hill. But when we go into a seated climb, that's where we are able to, what we would use the term as tick over. So it might be a long, slow, grudgy climb, and that's when we go into a seated position. So we want to be able to maintain our revolutions, our revs, but also have some tension on there as well. So if you want to lean forward and go into your handlebar position, and then just start pedaling for me there. I'm going to take some of this load off to start with. Okay. So we are relaxed through the shoulders, but we are holding our core position, because what we don't want to do is the hips to drop either side of the saddle. Okay, and then pedaling technique is really important as we climb. So those long, grudgy climbs, you want to get into a rhythm. Okay, so we're pedaling circles and we're pedaling into a rhythm. And you might want to just get your clients just to sit in that position for a while, just to get the technique of pedaling, because it's critical when we're doing seated climbs. And now I want you to hold those revs, but I want you to just start to add some resistance for me. And what I want you to do is, when you start to feel your revs drop, I want you to hold the resistance there. Okay? And now you can see that because we've put our hands back on the handlebar, there's zero movement through the body at all. When the body's moving side to side, or the hips are dropping side to side, you're just wasting energy. So what we want to do is make sure the energy that we're using is purely on gaining power and purely on getting up that hill. And we do that by making sure the body stays still and all the effort goes in through the legs.